In today's lesson, we are going to design a beautiful t-shirt like this in Photoshop. So without much ado, let's get started. This is Bruceman Graphics. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Click that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and never miss out on our exciting tutorials and content. Thank you for your support. Together, we will keep the creativity flowing. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to choose my canvas size. So the first thing to do is to choose my canvas size. So what that I do is that I'll go to File, New. Then when this interface opens, I will choose my canvas size. So I'm going with a width of 10 inches and a height of 10 inches with a resolution of 300. Then I will click on the Create button. I want my design to be on a black t-shirt. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I am going to give my background a black color. So I'll go to the adjustment layer, click on solid color and select the color black. So I will select the text tool, click anywhere on the canvas, and the name of the font I'm using is Aurora. It's my favorite, it's one of my favorite font, Aurora, A-U-R-O-R-A, Aurora. Then I'll type the letter P. Then I will increase the size of the letter P. I'll press Ctrl T on the keyboard to free transform the size of the letter P. Then I'll position it as such. Then I'll change the color of the font to yellow. Something like this. I want the bar of the P to be a little longer. So all that I'm going to do is to convert the text into a shape. So that is convert to shape. When I convert into shape, I'll come to my tools panel, then I will select the direct selection tool. You have the path selection tool and direct selection tool. With the direct selection tool selected, I can click anywhere on the canvas and highlight the bottom of the text. Then I'll press the down arrow key on the keyboard to increase the length of the P. Good. So I will have something like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to type the letter U on the keyboard. So I'll take my text tool again, click anywhere on the canvas and type the letter U. This time around, the name of the font I'm using is Prime Time. Prime Time, the official sponsors of National Science and Maths Quiz. So I'll position my letter U here. Then I will click Ctrl T on the keyboard to increase the size of the P. I'll press on Shift key, pull this one to this side to increase the width of the U. Let me pull my ruler to this side to serve as a guide. Let me press Ctrl T on the keyboard to increase the height of the letter U. Good, something like this. So I'll take my text tool again, and this time around I'm going to write give. Give. I'll then bring my text to this side, press Ctrl T on the keyboard. With the Shift key press, then I'll rotate it to have something like this. This time around I'm still using the font Aurora. Good, so I'll have something like this. So let me increase the height of the letter U to have something like this. The next thing I'm going to do is to take my text tool again, and this time around I'm going to type the word never. My never is also going to take the color of white. And I'm going to position my never at this side. Ctrl T on the keyboard to free transform the text never to have something beautiful as this. Let me position it this way, adjust it to have something like this. Ctrl T on the keyboard to increase the width of the text never to have something like this. Good. The next thing I'm going to do is to cut a portion of the letter P. So I will rasterize the letter P, take the lasso key with shortcut L on the keyboard, or you can pick the lasso key here That's the polygonal lasso key. Then I will stand at this part of the letter, click anywhere, press the shift key to give me a straight line, click here, then move to this side here, then to touch this one, just to make a selection. Then I'll press delete on the key to have something like this. Beautiful. The next thing I'm going to do is to take my text key again, and this time around I'm going to use the font Montserrat. I'll press T on the keyboard to activate the text key. Then I'm going to type moving forward. Moving forward. Good. Moving forward. And the name of the font I'm going to use is Montserrat. Moving forward. So I will press Ctrl T on the keyboard. With the shift key press, I'll rotate the text to have something like this. Very simple. Let me adjust the text, place it here to have something beautiful as this. The next thing I'm going to do is to change the size of the font moving. So with the text tool selected, I will highlight the moving and change it to regular. So I will have something like this. Let me decrease the spacing between the text so that I'll have a small space at the bottom here. Ctrl T on the keyboard. Let me reduce the size of the moving forward. So all that I'm writing is moving forward, never give up. Moving forward, never give up. I will take my text tool again, and this time around I am going to write something like impossible. Impossible is nothing. Impossible is nothing. Good. I will activate the move tool, Ctrl T on the keyboard. Then I will reduce the size of the text. Impossible is nothing. Then I'll position it at this place to make it look beautiful. So I'll have something like this. I want to align it perfectly. So let me take my rule, put it at this side. So I'll have something like this. Good. So now it's perfectly aligned. Perfectly aligned. It's looking beautiful now. I'm now going to draw an arrow to show moving. So I will take my triangle tool and draw a beautiful triangle like this. I'll make sure it is filled with the color yellow and it is not having any stroke. Then I'll take my ellipse tool and draw a beautiful circle with the shift key pressed. Then this circle will have no fill, but it will have a stroke of white with size 7 pixels. Enter. So I'll have something like this. Then I'll put my triangle inside the circle. I'll put the two into a group. Then I'll convert it into a smart object. I'll then move it and put it at this position. So I'll have something like this. Let me increase the size of the moving. Good. So I'll have something beautifully as this. The next thing I'm going to do is to write something at the edge of the P here. So I'll take my text tool again and I'm going to write you can do it. You can do it. Let me open up the font by dragging. Good. So this is what I want to achieve. Then with the move to activated, Ctrl T on the keyboard, then I will push it to achieve something like this. I'll then put it at this side. Good. So this is the design I want to achieve. So the next thing I'm going to do is to turn the background off and turn the white also off, so I'll have something like this. Then I'll type Ctrl Shift Alt E on the keyboard to take a screenshot of what I have done. So I have taken a screenshot of what I have done. Let me introduce the black key. So this is the screenshot. This is what I have done. The next thing I'm going to do is to put the design on a mock-up t-shirt so that you see how beautiful it will be. So I will go to my desktop and select my t-shirt mock-up. I'll put the link in the description for you to download and practice in the house. So this is the t-shirt I am having right now. I'll turn this one off to activate the black color. I have the black color here. So the next thing I'm going to do, anytime you are placing something on a mock-up, you look for the smart object in the layers. So this is the smart object. Then you double click on the thumbnail inside here, the small icon inside. Double click, it will open to this stage. So this is what is in the t-shirt for now. Now I am going to put my t-shirt design here. So I'll come to my design. This is my design. Then I will send it here. Ctrl T on the keyboard, then I will adjust it and put it perfectly in place. So I'll have something like this. Then I will delete the old design in the t-shirt. So I will have something like this. Let me close it up a bit. Beautiful. The next thing I'm going to do is to save this design. So Ctrl S on the keyboard and the design is saved. Then boom, you get something beautifully as this. Isn't this beautiful? You can now print this t-shirt on the screen. You can now print this on the screen and apply it on any color of t-shirt that you think you want. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Don't forget to comment. I am very much interested in your comments, so don't forget to tell me something in the comment section. Until we meet again, this is Bruceman Graphics. Have a nice day.